everyone, and welcome back to, you guessed it, another 5-Minute Friday. I'm Jason, and today is just about the 3-month mark till we embark on the biggest journey of our lives. For those of you that don't know, we're taking our family, the truck, and our trailer, shipping it all over to Southeast Asia for a 6-month adventure. But before we do, we've got some cool stuff coming your way. Ox is getting a much needed facelift for this family adventure, and we're going to start a 1, maybe 2 video a week release starting in December. So cool stuff coming your way, but enough with all that. Let's talk about the only upgrade that we made to our entertainment system. This upgrade was purely for the convenience of bringing modern tech into an outdated entertainment system. With as fast as technology is changing, it really doesn't take long until you start looking for ways to integrate things like Bluetooth, CarPlay, and other hands-free options to bring an outdated entertainment system into this decade. I've said it before, but when it came to my interior, I wanted everything to look and function like it did from the factory. So when it came to upgrading the entertainment system, there really was only one option on the market, the Grom VLine VL2. They started as a grassroots company in 2008 with simple iPod and auxiliary integrations, and have evolved into a company focused on giving their customers seamless multimedia integration to enhance the driving experience. The purpose of the VLine was to update the older entertainment systems to not only improve the user interface, but also open up abilities that may not even have existed when your truck came off the production line. It's essentially a standalone Android tablet that integrates into your entertainment system to retain all the native controls and features, but also opens up things like Bluetooth, CarPlay, phone mirroring, and the ability to download Android apps, which was probably the biggest sell point for me because it gave me the ability to use Gaia GPS on my factory entertainment system, which I didn't think was previously possible, and it's pretty much the sole application I use to plan and execute my trips. Keep in mind, just like a tablet with no data plan, the VLine needs Wi-Fi in order to take advantage of all its features, so make sure you download all the maps before you leave the house if you're going to rely on the navigation. Obviously, CarPlay works just fine, so you can still navigate, answer messages, and make phone calls without being connected to Wi-Fi. But once connected to Wi-Fi, it's essentially like having a computer built into your truck. So not only can you use all the navigation apps, but also browse the internet or peruse social media if that's what you want to do. I'd suggest getting a cheap wireless mouse/keyboard setup for the VLine. It's super helpful and saves a lot of time and frustration when you're getting things set up. I bought mine off of Amazon for 20 bucks and threw it in the glove box just in case I needed it. Okay, let's talk performance and how it works. Keep in mind that in my case, this is a 13-year-old truck trying to integrate technology that wasn't even around when the truck was built. So if I'm being 100% honest, it can be a little bit glitchy. For the most part, it works just fine, and 90% of the issues are on startup, which are solved by simply pushing the audio button and it kicks you back to the home screen. There has been a couple of times where I've actually had to turn the car off to reboot everything, but this is pretty rare. So to provide a little context, this was essentially the same thing that was happening with my aftermarket auxiliary input that I was using previously. So my gut says it's probably more an issue with the head unit and limited by old tech. The unit consists of a brain, GPS antenna, a mic, and all the necessary wires and harnesses to make it work. So aside from getting everything ran, it's a pretty straightforward install. You're going to want to keep the VLine accessible because there is a micro SD card to increase storage, and the HDMI and USB connections are on the box itself. I mounted the unit where my factory CD changer was previously and used USB and HDMI extensions to run the inputs into the old 12-volt power port we weren't using. As for the mic and voice recognition, unfortunately they're no better than the factory system, so no big improvement there, and if you're using Android apps, it can be a little clunky depending on the application, so like I mentioned before, a keyboard and a mouse can be super helpful. Like all upgrades, you're really limited to the abilities of the hardware, so given the platform, all the issues I have with the VLine are well within my tolerance, and for me, what really set Grom apart from the other options on the market was their customer service and dedication to improving functions on their products. I can deal with things being a little less than perfect with the expectation that they'll be consistently improving, and Grom has not only been super accommodating, but they were also cool enough to offer our aux comm aka Aux Community. I really like the sound of that. I think I'm gonna roll with it. A discount. So if you're in the market to upgrade your entertainment system, use the coupon code OXO55 at checkout. That'll get you $55 off of the VLine VL2 and $35 off its little brother, the VLine Lite. Huge thanks to Grom for sending this thing over and letting us try it out. There's a ton of features that I couldn't get into in 5 minutes, so go check out their website, www.grom.com, for all the details. Link in the description below. And as always, we'll see you guys next time on 5 Minute Friday. Peace!